Welcome back. You're watching The Nation at 5 right here on CNN News 18. We're now taking you to a story from across our borders. We're taking you to a story playing out in Pakistan. Over the last few weeks, a number of Baluchi people, according to reports, have been protesting. So we're talking about 400 people who've been protesting outside the Press Club in Pakistan. What are these protests about? This is a historic, larger problem that has to do with Balochistan, a region, one of 4 regions within Pakistan. It's the least populous, but the largest. It's extremely resource rich. Now, Baluchis have long complained of an issue. They've said extrajudicial killings continue to take place. They say that over the last few years, at least 2,000 people, 2,000 Baluchi people of that community have been killed via extrajudicial killings. Now what we're learning, because remember the allegation that Balochi people make again and again is that Pakistan security forces are behind these killings. Now we're going to bring you more context, but the aspect that we're focusing on right now are the protests that are taking place as we speak outside a press club within Pakistan. This is the National Press Club in Islamabad. We have Pratik Payne who's with us. He's a geopolitical expert. Let's go over to him to understand more. Mr. Payne, thank you for joining us this evening on CNN News 18. Mr. Payne, this is to some degree a historical issue that the Balochi people have been dealing with over years. They've complained about the subjugation of their region in comparison, for example, to the wealthier provinces of Punjab. Can you just tell our audiences a little bit more about the historical issue here, specifically extrajudicial killings? What evidence there is to support their claim that this is being done by security agencies within Pakistan? Then we'll ask you about today's incident.
Well, first of all, Balochistan is one of the richest province of Pakistan in terms of natural resources, yet over the last 7 decades, it has been completely exploited. Its people have been deprived of even the basic amenities, and there has been a concerted effort by the Pakistan deep state, especially based in Rawalpindi and Islamabad, to demographically alter the basic dimension of Balochistan. So even in the Baloch regiment of Pakistan Army, you will find not even 2% of them are from Balochistan or Baloch, ethnically Baloch. The rest 98% are Punjabis of Pakistan. So, I mean, unfortunately, because of America's policy towards Afghanistan and Pakistan, what they have systematically ignored for a long period of time is that it is Balochistan where Pakistani armed forces have even used tanks and armored helicopters to shoot down indiscriminately even general protesters. And unfortunately, the West, because it needed Pakistan for all kinds of activities, whether it is again in the Afghan Af-Pak region against Al-Qaeda, or even before that for their policy towards India, which was very different though, have never taken up the issue of Balochistan. You will hardly find in the Western media ever talking about the human rights plight or the kind of exploitation or the kind of extermination, systematic extermination that has been done in Balochistan by the deep state of Pakistan. And Balochistan, people of Balochistan generally do not consider them as Pakistan. The Durand line they have never acknowledged. They never even believed that there was any compulsion for Balochistan to become part of Pakistan. So frankly speaking, the kind of subjugation, deprivation, extermination, systematic killing that has happened of people of Balochistan, it is unprecedented. It is almost on the line of a genocide. So that proves that the whole concept of the Pakistan state, which was formed in the name of Islam, unfortunately, even though people of Balochistan are, by religion Muslims, they have been systematically deprived and exterminated because ethnically, the Punjabi population of Pakistan wanted overwhelming dominance, and even today you would find very, very scant representation of people of Balochistan on anything. Even when the Gwadar Port and China-Pakistan economic corridor is happening, people of Balochistan do not support it simply because there is nothing that people of Balochistan are gaining out of it. So all materials...
Mr. Payne, we do need to move on, but thank you for bringing us that contextual information here.